Hello, beautiful people. Now, y'all hit that y'all demolished that like button goal, man. I gotta set the bar a little bit higher this time. But these are 10 more things that we learned from the CM Punk MMA Hour interview. Now, I'm setting the goal a little bit higher. Yes, there is 10 more things even after this video that we learned from the MMA Hour interview. And if you would like to hear those, I need 150 likes. We could do it, man. We could do it. We could definitely do it. Make sure you hit that like button. Do your part. Also, need 500 more subs before the end of the week. Hit that subscribe button for your boy. I definitely appreciate it. Now, number one, Punk was under two contracts with AEW. One as a talent, the other one as a consultant. Basically, he would give advice to Tony Khan, like just business advice, and of course, other was the talent. And that shows you just kind of what CM Punk's mindset was going into AEW. I'm somebody who truly believes that he had good intentions. Intentions going into AEW, wasn't there to throw his weight around. Like, just think about it. It took him about 7-9 months before he even challenged for a world title. It took him, like, he immediately went to the undercard. He immediately started working with with just like lower talent on the card. I truly believe he had truly good intentions with that to make money, draw, make legitimate competition for AEW. And him being a consultant, that shows you everything you need to know. And maybe Tony Khan should have listened. Number two, AJ not returning. To be fair, he did say probably not, but and also this is the same guy who in the interview said 1,000 times he doesn't like to peel the curtain back too much. He doesn't like to spoil things too much. But I don't know, guys. She had a pretty bad spinal injury that forced her to kind of retire and settle down on that whole WWE things. We have seen her training. Yeah, it can be disguised as acting training or acting rehearsals or whatever. But I would love to see her in the ring again. But whatever is best for her health and whatever she thinks is best for her, I support that more than her being in the ring. Number three, meeting Vince. And this was a revelation. This was something I wasn't sure happened. I was one of those guys that thought that Vince McMahon didn't want him in the company, but I guess it's all the same. And when you finally meet him, he gives you a big hug. So apparently he got flown to Titan Towers to see the new headquarters. And there he was at the gym and he met Vince. They bumped into each other doing workouts, or Vince was coming in to do his workout. CM Punk was already doing his workout. He got approached about being on his phone. Vince McMahon don't like people being on their phone while they working out. And CM Punk was on the phone with Nick Khan of all people, so he just laughed and said, "All right." And then he met Vince. Vince gave him a big hug. He said, "Let's catch up." And then Ariel Helwani was like, "Well, did you ever catch up with him?" He was like, "No. I think I think some stuff came out about him." It's like they never even got that meeting, and now Vince McMahon has disappeared off the face of the earth. Rightfully so. Number four, how CM Punk feels about Vince McMahon. He went into depth about this. I think this is a very complicated situation in terms of, CM Punk, or Vince McMahon was like a father figure to a lot of people. CM Punk did deny that Vince was anything like that towards him. He never really let him get that close, he said. So he felt the same way. He said the only thing he could really compare it to is Chris Benoit, unfortunately. How Chris Benoit, you never really seen it, but in hindsight, it kind of made sense. And it's the same with Vince McMahon. And he thinks that the business has to be better without him. There's just no way he can come back to the business. And to basically reiterate what he said, like, how do you say anything but that? Like, how do you think that this business should have Vince McMahon in it in the future? I just, after all of that, nah. I have to agree with Punk here. It's just, stay away, old man. Stay away, you creepy old man. Number five, scary Chris Benoit story. Now, this may not be scary to you, but to me, this is kind of just eerie. This was a story he was bringing up while talking about the whole Vince McMahon situation, but just also the complexities of people. He told a story about how one day Chris Benoit rushed him into a trainer's room to see something, and it was his son wrapping his hands up in tape and drawing X's on them. Now I'm not sure which son this was. I'm not sure if it was the son who unfortunately passed away, or is this Daniel Benoit, who's looking to be a wrestler himself right now, who actually I think CM Punk took a picture with him at an AEW show. I'm not sure if it's that young man or if it's the unfortunately the son who passed away, but that is a crazy story about how close Chris Benoit and CM Punk was. And I think actually Chris was supposed to be CM Punk was supposed to be Chris's last match. So that don't fucking scare you, Jesus Christ. Number 6, his relationship with Roman Reigns. The basically reiterate what he said and simplify it as much as possible. It's just business. It's just business between the two. I guess they don't like each other. He joked that everybody hates him, but I think with him, it's all business. And hey, that's all it needs to be. Not everybody needs to be best friends. I think the basis of them not liking each other is nonsense. But hey, they're two grown men with families and stuff like that. Who am I to judge? I don't know what Roman Reigns' side is. I don't think Punk has any beef with Roman. It's as long as it's business, and I think they're willing to work with each other. I know Punk proved Roman Reigns wrong in a worse way, made Roman Reigns look dumb. But hey, Roman Reigns sold some merch off of it. I think they're all good. It's all business. I do look forward to them fighting over Paul Heyman on a pole match. Number 7, the difference between WWE now and 10 years ago. He basically summed it up with one word: friendly. It's more friendly. He was hesitant to say that. He didn't want to peel back the curtain, but he had to say it. It's more friendly than it was back then, and that is amazing to hear because it was such a cutthroat business back then, and now everybody – he also said it was like relaxed. It was more laid back, and I'm happy to hear that, man, because it needs to be, of course, a union, but in terms of like figuratively speaking, there needs to be a union. They need to have each other's back, and it sounds like they got that more now than ever. And I remember watching the kind of the documentary where CM Punk was talking to Cody Rhodes, and he said that it's not the fact that he can't compete, it's just the fact that he's going to be away from the locker room for a long time. That's breaking his heart, and that breaks my heart as well. That definitely breaks my heart as well. Number 8, hesitance to be hands-on. He mentioned how Triple H may not like the fact that, or he's trying to get him off the hesitance to, be more adamant on what he wants to do. CM Punk he kept reiterating that he's going along with the flow, and I think that's beautiful. I think whatever CM Punk is happy with, I'm happy with, and I think last week was kind of the first time we seen CM Punk kind of let his nuts hang since he's been back, and it was amazing. It was gold. It played a part in the best episode of Monday Night Raw I've seen in a very long time. So this, I can't agree. I gotta agree with Triple H, man. Like, that you're CM Punk, bro. We don't, you know what I'm saying? I understand you being laid back, but you know what I'm saying? If you want to be more hands-on and you want to be more adamant on what you want to do, we all here for it. Thinking number 9, how the recovery is going. This is take what you want from this. He was really kind of hesitant to speak too positive about how the road to recovery is going. But he alluded the fact that he could have went at WrestleMania, but they're just being cautious with it. And, at this point, sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, things happen for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. And if he's truly meant to have a main event WrestleMania match, he'll have it. He'll have it eventually, but as of right now, it's just not in the cards. And he's going to miss this WrestleMania, and it sucks. But, hey, you know what I'm saying? As long as he's getting healthy, hey, come to SummerSlam. You know what I'm saying? They just announced Clash at the Castle June 15th. Go to Clash at the Castle, but you know what I'm saying? WrestleMania wasn't in the cards, and everything happens for a reason. Who knows why he had to tear the same had the same injury just on a different arm. Who knows? But he's recovering faster than last time, and that's amazing. And another reason why he may be recovering faster is number 10. He had to schedule and pay for his first tricep surgery. This is a huge, huge deal because AEW is the company of, workers' rights and for the boys and a friendly company and all this and that. Severance packages, not firing people, health insurance, paying for road trips, a whole bunch of nonsense that may lose owners money in the long run, but this is crazy. He also said that after after All Out, he didn't speak to anybody from AEW for about 6 months, and yeah, it's crazy, man, to think that he had to pay for his own surgery and set it up. Ironically enough, he was actually like close to like a WWE doctor who kind of helped him see his way through scheduling the surgery and what he had to do as a physical therapy and all that. So, luckily he got everything he needed to go. And this recovery time should be shorter. He's hesitant to be that optimistic on it, but things are going way better than before. Now, again, I definitely appreciate if y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all smashed the like button goal last time. Help me get 150 likes on this video. Help me get the 5,000 or 8,000 subs. Need 500 more people to hit that subscribe button. I definitely appreciate you all. Have a beautiful night. As y'all can hear, man, I'm sick. I am sick, but I'm doing these videos at 1 in the morning for y'all. Have a beautiful night. Sub to Act. Peace.